Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Primetime, and you already know you're on Primetime Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these. Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? How about your boy Shakur Stevenson, man? How about him and Ryan Garcia is going at it on social media right now? You know, first of all, Ryan Garcia, he is the clickbait master. To be as young as he is, to be able to know how to finagle the social media and gain fans and viewerships, I swear on everything, for real. I'm not bashing him. I'm not saying anything negative at all. But yo, the boy is using his best abilities on social media, and he is doing his thing. For real. You know, because if you look at most boxers and fighters now, you know, like you got a lot of YouTubers, Jake Paul, you got KSI, you got his brother Deji now get ready to fight Mayweather. So you got so many young guys, up and coming social media icons, or whatever you want to call them, coming up through boxing, through entertainment, making their own lane. And I tell you what, a lot of boxers has not followed that at all. They seem to allow their promoters to do all the talking for them, or either their fathers to do all the talking for them, whatever the case may be, or their promoters. Well, with Ryan Garcia, I tell you what, even him being under Golden Boy Promotions, under De La Hoya, under the guidance and tutelage of Oscar De La Hoya, you know, what, 6-time, 6th division champion. You know, you got Bernard Hopkins, you know, former world champion, multiple world champion, working with this young guy. But it seems like Ryan Garcia has the knack for social media by itself. Is it his good looks? Is it his style in the ring? Is it his talk on the outside of the ring? Is it a totality of all of it? That's what I believe. Because I tell you what, he, you know, got under another former champion skin on social media with it being Shakur Stevenson, and his coach and trainer said Shakur Razor Stevenson. And you know, cause the boy is razor sharp in that ring, I tell you, with them shots. But anyway, getting right back to it, man. Look, your boy Shakur Stevenson said, my name is buzzing right now. So you know the social media king gotta add his 2 cents in. And he did. And Ryan Garcia, you know, by him starting all this, because you know he was talking about how many low blows he's seen Shakur Stevenson hit Roberson Canseco. Me personally, I didn't see all these 68 low blows and stuff. I'm guessing they called the belt shots low blows. I didn't see the ref stop it, you know, and give him a warning, or stop it and take a point away or nothing. I didn't see that. So anyway, moving right along. Shakur, look, he said, Ryan, chin suspect. Tell him to shut up. He just a walking come up. Boy, I tell you now. That right there is not a lie. That boy is a walking come up. Anybody that get Ryan Garcia in the ring is a come up. They on a come up. And he said everybody and they mamas in line to cash a check for effing him up. He's sweet for real, for real. Oh talk about sweet as in, he's talking about, it's just an easy win. When somebody say that's sweet, that's like, it's the easiest thing ever. That's just a straight, easy money bag come up. And Ryan said, in a reply back to that, he got majority of boxing experts saying he the greatest since Floyd, yet is still insecure. Once he hears something negative, he defends himself. Shut your insecure A up. Be more impressive. We got better things to do on a Friday, and I couldn't get that time back, he said. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, I love these young fighters. Y'all might see as petty or whatever the case may be. I'm glad that these young fighters are taking initiative on making fights, starting fights, beefing with guys online on social media or whatever. It makes an interesting story. It sells the fight. It builds the hype. And what a lot of these young boxers got to understand is that is what it's going to take. For real, you're going to have to stand out amongst the crowd of fighters. It's hundreds and thousands of fighters around the world, boxers around the world, from the U.S. to the U.K., Switzerland to Africa, Japan and abroad, Canada and all, Mexico definitely. So with that being said, how are you going to get picked up? How are you going to get known? You have to talk your talk. You have to sell yourself. You have to promote yourself online. You have to shake hands, meet fans, go to events, go to boxing events, engage, take pictures, meet people, shake hands. You have to do all those different nuances in order to become one of these boxers that you see right now. Plus, you have to have a good, solid team around you. That's first and foremost. But, think about Deontay Wilder with Shelly Finkel and those type of guys. Guys that got 30, 40, 50 years of boxing experience. Al Heyman, people like that know how to promote a fight and put on a fight. Well, now you have these young boxers that know how to promote themselves online. They know how to keep their name in the media eye. And this is what you have. You have a new class of young boxers. And I'm not going to lie to you. I love it. These guys look very good. They look impressive. They fight well. They know how to talk. They talk after the fight. They know how to commentate. They know how to get the attention of the masses. And that's what it takes. You can't just fight your way to stardom. You have to do all the things it takes to become a star. That's walk the walk and talk the talk. Period. And, hey, just maybe, we might see this fight at the end of this year. If we don't, I look forward to probably January, February of next year. Usually around April and March, you see a lot of fights tend to come around that time. So you're definitely, if not seeing these fights this year, you're going to be looking for early part of next year, the first fiscal part of next year in the spring season, to see a lot of these fights trickle and become relevant. Now, hey, far as with Gervonta and Ryan Garcia, we haven't heard any negotiations being made between Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions and Mayweather with Mayweather Promotions or Leonard Ellaby as of yet. But it does sound like, with what Gervonta Tank Davis implied is that things are starting, so don't mess it up. So, wow, that would be awesome. That would be a mega fight. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Come on. Just the name, just to say that out loud sounds crazy. It sounds big. It sounds mega. So, man, I hope these guys do get to iron out the contract parts of this situation. And, Shakur Stevenson throwing in his name in the hat now of the Ryan Garcia lottery fight. because that's what it's starting to look like. It's like Ryan Garcia is starting to be that young version of Canelo, that mega fight with that big fan base that so many fighters wish they could have and clamor at. They want their chance at Ryan Garcia, because if they can fight Ryan Garcia and get a win over him, because, right now Ryan Garcia is 23-0 with 19 knockouts. So if someone could somehow snatch that O from him, they know that their level of stardom will definitely rise, especially with one of these young fighters, or Shakur Stevenson or Gervonta Tank Davis or Devin Haney. But it sounds like to me Devin Haney has never ever been in the sights of Oscar De La Hoya versus Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. So I don't never ever hear Ryan Garcia even call him. I remember when Devin Haney had got the belt from Lomachenko. Lomachenko, had Devin Haney as a mandatory, and Lomachenko dodged his mandatory Devin Haney. He gave Devin Haney his belt up. Then he went and fought Teofimo Lopez and lost the belts, and immediately after that, Devin Haney said, see, that's why he didn't want to fight me. So then Teofimo gets the belt. He fight Kambosos, dodges Haney again to become undisputed, fights Kambosos as a warm-up fight, loses the belts to Kambosos, and then Devin Haney come back again. That's why they dodged me. Then you have Ryan Garcia, the last of the undefeated Mohicans, far as the young four kings. He now is dodging Devin Haney. Ed even spoke of winning undisputed belts or not. He's going directly at Tank Davis. Why? Because Tank Davis is a shorter opponent. He feels as though he has more of an advantage over a shorter fighter versus a Devin Haney that pretty much is their even height and even reach, and it makes more of an even fight, a 50-50 fight, if you ask me, because Ryan Garcia still has a nice pop in his power shots. Devin Haney, he does, but it seems as though his power shots come after building up over time. And that's one thing I think Devin Haney lacks is actually working to the body more, dedicating more of his power shots to the body to break the fighter down so that he will drop his arm and he could get the KO. He tends to head hunt more than I like, and that leaves his opponent blocking most of his head shots and lasting the rounds. Now, he does have a wonderful jab. That is where I give Devin Haney the most experience edge on majority of those younger fighters. Of the four, you got Shakur, Ryan Garcia, Gervonta, you got Devin Haney. And Devin Haney has the best, sharpest jab out of those four. Shakur Stevenson has the best movement and timing out of the four. Gervonta Tank Davis has the most power out of the four. And Ryan Garcia, he is the weakest link, honestly, of the four. But could he win against any of those guys? Sure, definitely, if he put his mind to it and dedicated to it. But I truly, truly do believe those other three fighters are more superior than Ryan Garcia is, unfortunately. Now, Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis is definitely a better matchup for Ryan or Gervonta, period. I think any of those other two, Devin Haney or Shakur, is a bad matchup for Gervonta or Ryan Garcia. So it leaves the process of elimination being, hey, these two got to fight first before they touch any of those other fighters. So, and that's why you don't have Ryan Garcia screaming, I want undisputed. That's why you don't have Gervonta Tank Davis screaming, I want undisputed. Is because they know that Devin Haney is truly a problem. He is truly a good champion. He is truly a good fighter. And you can avoid that. You can talk about him all you want. You definitely can't call him email champ no more. Because I don't think your boy Janny Beck would like that at all. You know, he got his belt emailed to him from Demetrius Andrade. So I don't think Janny Beck would like to hear that email champ comment at all, if you get my drift. See, it don't look good or feel good when it's done to you. So now you don't have nobody saying nothing about Devin Haney or whatever. And that's the problem. You don't have no one saying anything. You got Teddy Atlas talking about fighters or whatever. But has he congratulated a Devin Haney, you know, being the youngest lightweight champion or super lightweight champion, whatever you want to call it, in the world? He went over to Australia, took less money, took the worst end of the stick, then didn't even have his father for majority of the way because they trying to keep him from coming to Australia, and he still won those belts. He still was focused. He still did it like a man. And you don't have no one spitting a word saying anything about what he congratulated, you know? And that's sad. That's sad for the sport of boxing, you know? But you know, quick to nitpick and point out this, that, for another fighter. And that's what's crazy. So, you know, it's a lot that needs to be desired of boxing, far as, you know, equal respect, period. All I'm talking about is respect. You know, somebody was commenting online to me because I said something about Teddy Atlas, but I was saying respect. They talk about, well, he trained Mike Tyson and he trained Timothy Bradley. I don't care nothing about that. That's in the past. That's in the past. We talking about right now. What has he done lately? Huh? What has he done lately? See, that's the world we live in, right? It ain't about what you did so much back in the day, because who cares? They care more about what you're doing today. And in the world we're in, look, come on now. Got to be better than that. Got to do better than that. So, anyway, look, Ryan Garcia, Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Tank Davis, Devin, the Dream Haney, the undisputed champion. They are the 4 young kings in the lightweight division, period. Take that to the bank. So with that being said, that's all I got for you in this video. You already know the routine when you leave my house. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. And definitely go to the website, primetimetalktv.com, and cop you some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'm out till next time.